Hey, I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving and I got my desserts made. And how would you like to know how to make a raw pumpkin pie that will not spike your blood sugar? It's dairy-free, gluten-free, and it's actually very good for you. It has all the vitamins, the minerals you need to have. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Kenny Lloyd. I'm a certified nutritionist. We're here to help you in going more raw to restore energy and immunity. If you're excited about making raw vegan pumpkin pie, then hit the like button right now. I'm excited about today's video because I grew up on pumpkin pie. It is my all-time favorite pie. And every Thanksgiving and Christmas and my birthday's in June, I even had it instead of cake. So I love pumpkin pie so much. When I became vegan and found out I was allergic to gluten, so I perfected a gluten-free vegan pumpkin pie that was absolutely delicious. But my wife Joann, who is a certified raw vegan chef, decided to take it to an even healthier level and made it raw. And it's still vegan, but extremely healthy. So that's what we're going to show you how to make now.
Yes, as you have just heard, Kenny loves his pumpkin pie, but he wanted to go to something a little bit more raw, and I have perfected a recipe that is either all raw or mostly raw. And where that comes in is if you choose to use a pie pumpkin, which we have here. I have shown you how to cut it up and puree it into raw pumpkin puree in the recipe above. If you'll look for the pumpkin fudge recipe, it'll show you exactly how to do that. Or if you are not that concerned about it being completely raw, you can use an organic canned pumpkin that you buy in the store. Just make sure it's just pure 100% pumpkin. So for the recipe, we have dates, pumpkin, your spices, which consist of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and ginger, and your vanilla. And the sweetener comes from both the dates and persimmons. Now persimmons are funny little animals. You have to get the persimmons are very good. They're sweet. They're almost like a honey taste when they are ripe. When they're not ripe, they have a very bitter bite to it, and they're not good at all, and they can ruin a recipe. So what you're looking for is you want a persimmon that is very soft. When it pushes, it gives, and you should be able to just pull this top right off like that. And then you just cut it. I usually just break it in half and throw it in the processor. Or this is one that you can actually tap on it, and it's hard, and you do not want that. So if you do get these, sometimes the only way you can get these is in this state. So just get it, let them sit on your counter until you just think they're about to go bad, but they're not. They're just good and sweet. So we're going to put that on the side so we don't accidentally use it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the persimmons in the Vitamix. See how nice and soft that is and gooey. That's what you want. I'm going to put those in, and they have a very sweet honey taste. It needs to have either 2 or 3 persimmons. I only had 2 really good ones, but that's okay. Just if you need a little bit more sweetener as you go along when you taste it, just put a little bit of sweetener of your choice. I usually opt for maple syrup. It goes very well with pumpkin. Now we're going to put the dates in that have been pitted, and your spices. And those smell so good, so fallish. And then we're going to put the vanilla. And lastly, we're going to put our pumpkin in that we have pureed. Get it all down in there good. And now comes the fun part. Put the lid on. Tamper. And now we will put it in our nut crust that we have made. It's sitting in the refrigerator right now, and that nut crust is my basic nut crust that I use for just about every dessert I make, the pies, cheesecake, or whatever. You can find that recipe above for a pecan pie. It gives you the step-by-step on how to do it. It's very simple. So now we're going to pour it in and we'll have a taste test. Okay, now we have the crust that I had in the refrigerator just getting a little set up. We're going to pour the pumpkin mixture into the crust. It smells amazing in here. It's amazing how even though it's raw and not cooked, you still smell the nice cooked, or just all the spices and all the flavors. You can smell it just like it were baking in your oven. And of course, I'm sure Kenny will come along and help me out, take one for the team, and look out the blender. He usually does. And if you want me to have a secret, I always leave a little extra in there. I pretend I can't get it all out, you know, just to keep the hubby happy. So, but don't tell him. An offset spatula works really well for this too. And there you go. Raw vegan pumpkin pie. Yum. Hey honey, you ready for a taste test?
Absolutely.
Raw vegan pumpkin pie.
Mmm.
Good? I'll taste some too. Mmm.
It reminds me.
It's really good.
Yeah, it reminds me of my mom's.
Right.
And it's about as good as my gluten-free vegan version too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This pie will keep in the refrigerator for a couple days, but if you're going to let it go beyond that, just put it in the freezer, because the filling is so rich and moist that it can cause the nut crust to just soften up a little bit. So just put it in the freezer and then pull it out about 30 minutes before you want to serve it, and it'll be good to go.
So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you don't miss any future videos. We upload tips and recipes every week to get you to your best health yet. And don't forget to download our free Thanksgiving recipe ebook in the description below. Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving! Bye!